Have you ever just looked up at the night sky and felt a sense of wonder? The light from those stars has traveled for years just to reach your eyes. It's like looking into the past. In 1990, we sent a special camera into space to get a better look, to see further back in time than ever before. It's called the Hubble Space Telescope. This is its story, told one picture for every year. Right after its launch in 1990, Hubble sent back this picture of Saturn. Now, for a telescope on the ground, this would be pretty good. But for Hubble, it was a big problem. It turned out the main mirror had a tiny flaw, making everything just a little bit blurry. It was like having a brand new camera that just wouldn't focus. In 1991, even with its blurry vision, Hubble could still see amazing things. This is the Orion Nebula, a huge cloud in space where new stars are being born. It's not perfectly sharp, but you can still see the beautiful colors and shapes. It was a peek at the incredible things that were waiting for us. The next year, in 1992, Hubble found these strange streamers of gas inside the Orion Nebula. It turns out these are jets being shot out from brand new, baby stars. It's a messy, but beautiful, part of how stars come to life. 1993 was the year everything changed. Astronauts flew up to Hubble and did something amazing. They gave it a pair of glasses. They installed special mirrors to fix the blur. To test it out, they pointed Hubble at a galaxy called Messier 100. The difference, as you can see, was like night and day. The universe snapped into focus. In 1994, with its new, sharp vision, Hubble got a front-row seat to a spectacular cosmic event. A comet had broken into pieces and was crashing into the planet Jupiter, one piece after another. Hubble watched as each crash left a dark bruise on the planet, bigger than the entire Earth. In 1995, Hubble captured what might be its most famous picture. It's called the Pillars of Creation in the Eagle Nebula. These giant towers aren't rock, they're huge clouds of gas and dust. Inside these dark clouds, new stars are being born. It's one of the most beautiful and awe-inspiring things I've ever seen. After seeing where stars are born, in 1996 Hubble showed us how they die. This glowing bubble is what's left of a star like our own sun after it ran out of fuel. It puffed its outer layers into space, creating this beautiful, ghostly shape. In 1997, while we were sending probes to Mars, Hubble kept an eye on it from a distance. It can't see the tiny details that a rover can, but it can see the whole planet at once. This allowed it to act like a weather satellite for Mars, watching its dust storms and changing seasons year after year. Here's another look at a dying star, captured in 1998, called the Ring Nebula. For a long time, people with backyard telescopes have loved looking at this little cosmic smoke ring. But Hubble showed us it's not just a simple ring, but a complex cloud with incredible colors and details. In 1999, Hubble pointed its lens at the Keyhole Nebula, another place where stars are being born. But unlike the calm pillars of creation, this place is a violent storm of dust and gas, all being blasted around by powerful, newly formed stars. This image from the year 2000 shows that not all clouds in space glow. This one is reflecting light from a star nearby. But look at that dark spot in the middle. At first, astronomers thought it was a thick clump of dust. But now, they think it might be an actual empty hole that was punched right through the cloud. We often think of galaxies as peaceful, swirling islands of stars. But in 2001, Hubble showed us what happens when they crash into each other. The pull of gravity has bent and twisted this galaxy into a strange, warped shape. It's a cosmic accident that's been happening in slow motion for millions of years. In 2002, astronauts went up to Hubble again and gave it a major upgrade. A brand new camera that was much more powerful. This picture of the Cone Nebula was one of its first shots, and you can see how amazingly sharp and clear it is. The view of the universe just got even better. This picture, taken over 11 days starting in 2003, is one of the most important ever. Astronomers pointed Hubble at a tiny, completely black patch of sky, a spot that looked totally empty. They just let the camera soak in the light. What came back was mind-blowing, not emptiness, but nearly 10,000 galaxies. This 2004 image shows another amazing picture of two galaxies crashing. But look at all those bright pink spots. As the galaxies pull each other apart, they squeeze huge clouds of gas together, which causes a massive burst of new stars to form. It's creation happening because of destruction. Remember that blurry picture of the Orion Nebula from the early days? Well, in 2005, Hubble took another look with its fully upgraded eyes. It's one of the most detailed pictures ever made of the star nursery, and it's just absolutely breathtaking. In 2006, Hubble looked at a globular cluster, which is like a giant, round city made of hundreds of thousands of very old stars. Before Hubble, the centers of these clusters just looked like a bright smudge. But Hubble is so sharp, it can pick out individual stars right in the crowded city center. This image from 2007 was taken just 2 days before Hubble's best camera had a major problem and stopped working. For the next 2 years, Hubble was partially blind, and astronomers had to use its other, less powerful cameras to keep exploring the universe. This picture from 2008 was taken during that time when Hubble's main camera was broken. And what's amazing is that even with its best eye shut, Hubble was still taking pictures more beautiful and detailed than any telescope on Earth. In 2009, astronauts went on one last, daring mission to fix Hubble. They not only repaired it but gave it even more new cameras. One of the first pictures it sent back was this one, the Bug Nebula. It was a clear message. Hubble was back, and more powerful than ever. With its new tools, Hubble could now peer through the thick dust clouds that hide the centers of some galaxies. In 2010, it looked into the heart of Centaurus A and saw a jumble of young stars, evidence of a smaller galaxy that was eaten by this larger one long ago. This incredible image from 2011 of the Tarantula Nebula is one of the biggest and most detailed ever made of a star-forming region. It's so big that it weighs in at 330 megapixels. It's an absolutely stunning portrait of a place where massive stars are being born. So, what about 2012? The journey doesn't stop. Hubble is still up there, taking pictures every single day. Usually, the scientists who plan the pictures get a year to study them before they are released to all of us. What cosmic secrets from that year are waiting to be seen? We'll just have to wait and find out. The universe always has another surprise waiting for us.